Hey guys, so it's been a minute since I did another YouTube video. If you're looking for me, I do post at least weekly on Instagram, like a reel at Makeup by Renelyn. But I was like, I need to get y'all updated with my life. It's been a minute since I've been on YouTube. So I actually just got a box from Ipsy. I got some new items. The reason I joined BoxyCharm originally, which is now part of Ipsy, is because I want access to their, you can buy their discounted items. Because basically, like, they have a whole part of the site where I guess whatever is overflow from the monthly member boxes, you can buy them. So I bought a lot of new products for myself and my kit, like at really discounted prices. Some of the things in here that I'm not going to use, but I'm going to show you. I bought this Clinique set. It's like a skincare set. I bought this for my niece. US suggested retail price $15. I'm going to look up and put the prices about what I paid for it and what they retail for. So that way you can see, because I thought this would be a nice little gift for one of my teenage nieces because they be needing to work on their skincare, yo. I also saw, if you guys know me, you know I'm a huge RuPaul's Drag Race fan, and one of the drag queens has a skincare beauty line. This is Mo Stunning, Mo Mattifier, and Mo Brightening Masks. Alright, so yeah, I was excited to see this, and I'm actually going to gift this to my brother for Christmas. So I thought it would be a good idea to get some like stocking stuffings from the site now, because he's also a Drag Race fan. Monique Hart is a drag queen's name, if you're wondering. And then I am put this on. This is I wanted to get some under eye masks because I carry these in my pro kit and I use them myself too. That didn't slip and fall. So this one is from the brand Faded, and it is their brightening and clearing eye mask. So the ones I have from Amazon, they're kind of like that silicone jelly material, and they slide down like fast, and it's like noticeable, and the clients always mention it. Oh no, I accidentally opened two. Shoot, I'm gonna put this back in a baggie. Shoot, and there's only 6 in here. Dang it. They're so thin. Okay, I only meant to open one. I'm going to put that in a Ziploc bag. These are definitely thinner and stickier. Yeah, this is what I've been wanting. So I'm just going to put it under here. I love these for brides because it makes them feel super luxurious. And then also if I had like a horrible night of sleep or I was crying and my eyes are swollen, this is when I would wear one of these. And any of my clients who have lines under their eyes, a lot of like wrinkles, fine lines, mature skin, I love these because it like plumps up their under eye area like from a raisin to a grape. That's how I describe it. So that way when I do concealer, it's so much smoother. Oh yeah, these are not going anywhere. Alright, I'm gonna have to repurchase these, but it was like 6 in a pack only. I definitely need more. It says, apply to clean under eye area for 15 minutes. Use 2 to 3 times a week. But I'm not going to do all that. I got this one size, turn up the base, BBB cream, beauty blur balm in the shade medium dark 2. This is golden undertones. I bought this because my summer foundation has been really off lately because I got so tan with all of the pool trips, Florida trips. And I actually think I'm more of a neutral undertone than golden right now, but I can work with certain golden undertones on certain lines. But I notice a lot of my foundations are looking way too yellow. So I'm excited to try this. I did a swatch already, and it's a good shade match. And the reason why I wanted to try that is because Nikki LaRose, she's an amazing makeup artist on YouTube. She actually did this super long foundation video and mentioned that. KVD, it's not Kat Von D anymore because she's not the owner of the line. KVD, and this is the dark brown gel liner. And I got this because I have been loving a brown gel liner in my pro kit. I use the Inglot one, and all of my clients are loving it. As opposed to black, I feel like brown is definitely way more softer. This is a lighter brown than the one that I have from Inglot though. So I'm going to try this. Oh, actually no, it swatches darker on my hand. I'm going to probably put this in my kit when the other one runs out. I'm just curious because it says you can use it on your brows or eyes. I'm just taking an angled brush because my brows could use some fill-in. They are microbladed, but they are like 5 years old without a retouch. I got them done as a mommy present to me when Bella turned 1 and I was done breastfeeding. And I was like, hey, I'm going to treat myself. And I'm so glad. It was like one of the best investments I ever made. But I'm a little bit too cheap to get them done again because it's so expensive. I think the girl who I go to now charges over $1,000. And back in the day, I spent like $800 for the initial brow application and the touch-up. So I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know if I can stomach paying $1,000, but we'll see. Alright, so this is actually looking pretty good. It's not looking too heavy. Oops, that's too heavy right there. Take that off. So I have a couple of new announcements. Well, not really new announcements, updates. I'm here in Atlanta, back in Atlanta for the fall. I was in and out of Florida a lot with my kids for the summer because they spent the summer with my parents. They're Lola and Lola, as Filipino people call it, or as my son calls it, Grandma and Grandpa. He refuses to call them Lola and Lolo, even though that's what Bella has called her grandparents her whole life. It's so funny. I think it's because he uses Grandma and Grandpa from popular culture, like YouTube videos, even though we call them Lola and Lola. He just does not, which is fine. I just kind of wanted to, get that Filipino culture in where I could, because I'm extremely Americanized, and I would like my kids to have some Filipino stuff going on in their lives. Okay, I just put a little bit just to kind of even out the shape from where my brows have faded. Not bad at all. It's definitely not as pigmented as the Inglot, but it can be a good thing. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's like, the Inglot is super creamy and it's easy to kind of go awry. My under eye is itching a little bit. I don't think it's from this mask. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's move on to eyeshadow. I have this new palette from Too Faced. This is the Apple and Love. It's a very interesting color combination. A lot of reds and greens. Smells like apples. Is super fall. So I thought this would be a really fun palette to use. I think I'm going to use this in an upcoming shoot that I'm doing at my makeup school, where it's going to be a blue backdrop. I don't know. I think this would be a pretty palette to use. I'm thinking like shimmer on the eye and like a red lip. I don't know. But I also like the pops of green. So let me go ahead and just take, this is so bootleg, but I'm going to take my concealer brush that I use every day and whatever's left on here. Just really quickly get a little residue on my eyelid to kind of get a primed eye. I know, right? That's so gross. And then let's go ahead and pop on some shadows. So I think I'm going to do like a basic look, but I'm going to use neutrals and then use some pops of color. So this is a really good one. It's called Slice Slice Baby. It's like a tan right here. It's a little bit darker than that. All right. Oh yeah, it's going on darker. Lately, I have been working out a lot. I've been trying to step up my workout game because recently this summer I became a member at my local YMCA here in Atlanta, partly because I wanted my kids to go to some of their programs. Like Bella has been in the gymnastics program for like all of last year, but we weren't members of the Y. We were just program members to be in the gymnastics class. But then I was like, you know what? With Trey being in school, I have more free time and I want to go to the gym more and I want to go to the workout classes there. And they have a play center for the kids, which is, I never took Trey because I didn't think he was kind of ready for it. But he's 3 now and now he's doing really great in his 3-year-old half-day preschool. And he had no separation anxiety, barely any problems with that. So I was like, cool. I'm going to drop him off. I'm going to drop Bella off there while I do my workout classes. And they love it because it's like so many toys and it's like you can go to multiple locations in Atlanta. So I've been working out. Like I've been doing my Sydney Cummings weightlifting videos along with the cardio, more cardio-based strength classes, which I love. And the reason why I've been working out more is because when I love classes, haven't done classes in years. And I used to love doing that. And two, like I've put on a little bit of weight and I think it's because of just like the changes in hormones, because I haven't really been eating that much differently. I think my body is just changing as I'm in my 40s. So I have to kind of like change and mix something up. So I eat pretty much low carb, not really keto anymore. I used to be like strict. Like when I hit 40, I made it like I was super in shape, super on top of my intermittent fasting and keto. But then I was like, cool, I met that goal. And then now I'm 41 and I'm kind of like, I definitely gained the weight I lost when I turned 40, but that was a low weight for me. So I haven't even weighed myself because I kind of don't want to look and see how much I've gained. I just want to feel like my clothes fit better because I have a little bit of a tummy again. So I don't really want to lose a ton of weight. I just want to feel better, you know, and I think that working out is kind of getting me confident, making me feel good. So I've been working out a lot. I've been doing like cardio strength classes. Like I said, I've been mixing up. I took a turbo kick class, which I used to love. Turbo Fire, which is one of the Beachbody DVDs back in the day. And then last week, I actually went to a conference with my girlfriend, Danielle, because I work for her, kind of like consulting work part-time for her wellness company, where we basically provide mental health education, social emotional learning curriculum, mindfulness to educators and students. And she originally hired me, and I mentioned this before, she originally hired me to be on the board of her foundation, which I have been on nonprofit boards before and done that kind of stuff. And as a business owner, she was like, oh, you have a lot of great skills, you know, with running the Makeup Academy and having my MBA, business background. So it went from that to me doing like part-time work with her as like her executive director of her for-profit side of the company. So I get to go to these cool education conferences. I've been to like a couple now. I've been to Indianapolis, Minneapolis. We went to Nashville. And then we just went to New Orleans last week. And that was so much fun. We definitely partied like we were kids. We were like all up in the casino, you know, having our French 75 cocktail. That was the thing. That was like the theme drink of the trip. So it was so much fun. But I definitely ate way heavier than normal, so I was like, okay. Luckily, I was working out the whole time because, like, I don't eat heavy like that. So it kind of, like, takes a toll, and I always gain weight when I travel. So I was working out while I was there, but I'm like, okay, got to keep it up. You know, keep on check. So I had an amazing time, though. I learned how to play craps. We didn't do other tables. We did the digital ones where it was, like, a machine with, like, a group of players. You can see like the monitor where they would roll the dice. But my friend was like, you're gonna love it. And it was actually fun, and I actually doubled my money. And I'm a very conservative gambler. Usually I'll just spend $20 on slots and that's it, because I don't know how to gamble. And I have really low risk tolerance. But I was excited. I was like, cool. So that was really fun. My mom came into town to help. She came into town like a week early because I planned the kids, hold up, I'm going to apply eyeliner using that same dark brown. I kept the eyes pretty simple. My mom came into town because I did a joint celebration for my kids' birthday party. That's what I've been doing the last couple of years, and it's been working out for me because their birthdays are August 20th and September 1st, so they're pretty close together. Sorry, I'm eating granola. And I'm going to do it while they don't complain about it. I know it's probably not going to last forever. They're going to want separate birthday parties. But Trey is so young that he doesn't even know what's going on. And Bella's cool with it. I asked her. I even asked her, I was like, do you want to just take a trip instead of doing a birthday party? But she wants a birthday party. So I'm like, cool, we can do it. So I keep it really simple. The last 2 years, what I do is I rent out the local like rec center that's next to the local park. And I have like the whole building you can rent, and it's really affordable. It's like $50 an hour. I rent it for a couple hours, and then the kids can play at the playground that's attached. And then I have like food and games and music and decorations in the rental room. So if you're looking for an affordable birthday idea, that's like been coming in handy. My girlfriend did it, and I was like, oh my God, I'm totally renting the same space that you rented, because it was like a whole little house that you could rent. And it was just perfect for the kids' birthday party. See how that brown gel liner is a little bit more subtle? I like that. Anyways, So my mom came into town for that. My dad didn't come, unfortunately, because he had a surgery. He's completely fine, but it was more like preventative surgery. So usually they drive from Orlando to Atlanta, which is kind of like a little, you know, it's a good hike, like 7.5, 8.5 hours, depending on who's driving. My dad drives really slow. So he couldn't really make that drive because he's still kind of recovering. So my mom flew up and I timed it perfectly. I delayed the kids' party by like 2 weeks because I knew I had to go out of town in New Orleans, and I wanted my mom to stay to help watch the kids because honestly, like, I'm the primary caregiver between me and my husband. He works his corporate job and he works nights too, so it's just me mainly with the kids in between running my business, doing makeup gigs. Luckily I have a lot of family support, so mama had to come, grandma had to come and help out, so she stayed with the kids. My brother is here as well, he lives with me, but I don't know, it's just not my mom. Like, he kind of helps occasionally, and then my mom is like, she's full grandma mode, which I super appreciate, and I'm like very thankful for that. So yeah, okay, so let's see, I'm gonna take these eye patches off now, even though it probably hasn't been 15 minutes. So yeah, these are definitely going in my kit. Feels nice and hydrated. I don't know if I see a huge difference, but it feels good. And what I would recommend doing, instead of just putting this on clean skin, I actually recommend putting your eye cream and then that on top, because then it kind of makes it really get that eye cream to like go into your skin. But I want to try the new foundation. So I also got this little sample size. You could buy this from Makeup Forever HD Skin, and this is shade 3 and 42, which is Y415, because you know Makeup Forever keeps changing their shade ranges, so it's confusing, but Y means yellow. And I like this because I have a bunch of small Makeup Forever size ones like this in my makeup kit, so I was just going to throw it in there, but it's actually a decent shade match for me as well. So, but I'm going to use the Patrick Star one size, almost said Project Trial, Patrick Star one size, Turn Up the Base BB Cream in shade medium dark to golden. And it's an interesting kind of cover. Do you see how you have, it's like this, and you kind of go like that. It's kind of interesting that's not centered. Okay, so I'm going to apply this on, and as you can see, it is golden, but I'm kind of like still rocking a summer tan. The only thing about this foundation though, it smells really chemically. And I think it's because it's old, honestly. Like, I think it's because it's been sitting around in the Ipsy warehouse, you know, because it wasn't purchased. And that's probably the thing when you buy things on sale from Ipsy or BoxyCharm, it's probably like overstock, you know. And I don't know what the expiration date is. Let's see. Some of these products have expiration dates and some don't. This one does not have an expiration date on the box. I have no idea. But apparently this was made in Italy, which is nice. When foundations and makeup is made in Italy, it's like nice quality. So you can see it's a little bit, like I said, I feel like I'm more neutral than golden, but I can make it work usually with concealer. So it's a nice foundation. I'm not obsessed with it, but it's nice. It's like a good functional, it's supposed to be like a BB cream kind of blurring balm kind of thing, but I prefer, I think, more of like a dewy kind of finish. So that's that. By the way, I got a new phone. It's so crazy. I cracked a little teeny corner of my screen. You couldn't even see it, but it wrecked my whole screen. And this was 2 days before I had to go to my New Orleans trip. So I had to have the replacement phone shipped to me in New Orleans to the hotel I was staying at. And it didn't come till like the very end of the trip, so I was without a phone for 5 days, which was actually kind of freeing in a way, but also very inconvenient because I wanted to be in touch with my family. So that was kind of crazy. Okay, I want to try this new product from KVD again. This is the what's it called? Mod Con Liquid Gel Contour in the shade Medium Tan 150. So I would use this as my personal contour. And the reason why I wanted to get this because it's more of a gel. And I've had a lot of cream sticks, and I noticed that a lot of the cream contour sticks I have been like not spreading as well. Like the one from Milk kind of got dried out. The one from LYS, I'm like, what's going on? They're both kind of not that old. So I was like, maybe if I try a gel, it'll be a little bit smoother to blend. And this blends in so easily, like it's just so sheer, which is kind of what I want for an everyday basis. I contour, when I do wear makeup, it's usually to work, my makeup job. So I do want to wear makeup, but I don't want it to be super heavy, and this is just enough. Let's try it on the nose. This, I wonder if this is similar to the Makeup by Mario. That's probably way too much for my nose. The Makeup by Mario contour gel. But you see how it blends out so easily? I do need to grab a concealer because I don't have one handy that's new, and I'm using mainly new products, so let me grab that really quick. I also got this from my kit. This is the Iconic London Radiance Booster, and I got Rich Glow. I bought this for my deep skin clients as a kind of under highlight slash potentially like a bronzer or lightweight foundation. So you see it's pretty deep like that. It's not as sheer as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be more of like a kind of like Charlotte Tilbury vibe, you know, like Flawless Filter or like the e.l.f. Halo Glow. So I have to play with it. But it does blend out. Do you see that? Because I use a lot of, I was using the NARS skin boosters as my underpainting tool for my kit, but they discontinued that product. So I'm like been thinking about what I want to replace it with. And I'm not sure if I want to do the Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury or if I want to do the e.l.f. and just depot it. I'm not sure yet. I do have a pro discount to Charlotte Tilbury, but I just haven't, I don't know, it's still expensive, you know. I'm very cost conscious when it comes to all this makeup I buy for my kit. So you could see that definitely gave me a bronze, so I could still use it for my skin tone. Okay, so I'm going to pop on concealer. This is the one I've been using the last couple months, the LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer in the shade MG2, which I'm assuming it stands for Medium Golden 2. I like this a lot. At first, it sat there for a couple of months while I was using my Pat McGrath. And then I grabbed this, and I actually really like it because it's very thin, but it gives me coverage. And if you know me, like I don't like wearing thick makeup. Like I like sheer layers that are buildable and they don't feel heavy and cakey. So do you see how that brightened me right up? I probably didn't even have to use all that amount of product. But this is what makes me look more neutral when I have a really golden foundation, is by going with like a more lighter neutral center. And that kind of cleaned up my nose contour a lot because it was looking a little muddy there. All right, so what else has been going on, y'all? I'm teaching classes at IMA next week, so I'm still doing that. What else has been happening? Oh, Sephora is coming into town. So Sephora, as soon as my student told me it was coming to Atlanta, which is, it's kind of like all of the big Sephora brands come to, and they do like a mini makeup show. They have master classes. They have like some really good ones. I signed up for the Makeup by Mario one. Jackie Aina is going to be there. Priscilla Ono from Fenty. A couple other people I'm forgetting to mention. But basically they come into, they were in LA. I think they've done LA before, maybe New York. And they come into town. You pay a ticket and you just go to all the booths where they have the different Sephora brands and you get swag. So I just bought the general admission ticket and it was $135. And then you can buy the VIP, which was like $4.35, and I was like, no, I'm good on that. So you get entrance to one of the master classes. So I got the Makeup by Mario, obviously, because I'm a makeup artist and I love him. And I've always wanted to take one of his master classes, but it was just way too expensive and far away. So it's here in Atlanta. I'm so excited. It's at this place called Pullman Yards, which is like actually like less than 10 minutes from where I live. So, yeah, so I'm going to go on this Saturday. So today is Wednesday, but currently there is a hurricane warning that's hitting Florida and Georgia. Hurricane Helen or Helene. So, by the way, I'm going to use these new blushes from Milk. I brought a bunch of the new shades. Well, there's 2 new shades. I'm obsessed with these cooling jelly tint blushes. And it comes with, it gave me a brush this time. Oh my god, these are the most long wearing blushes ever. I had 2 shades already that they had sent me, which was, I believe it was Work or Burst. I think it was these 2 shades right here. Splash and Burst. And they were like a red and like a deep purple. And I love them, but the color was a little bit too bright for me because it was giving like a really red blush, where I prefer more like a pinky or orangey, mauvey. So they came out with new shades, and the 2 new shades are a soft pink and a soft peach. It's fresh, and it's a soft pink. So the way that I like to apply these is I just like rub it in, and then I blend it in really fast. Or you could go in them with a brush. I find that I just like to go like that, and then blend in. Ooh, it is a lot softer. I love it. You see how though you have to blend fast? And you gotta do it on top of wet skin. Imagine if you had tried to do this on top of powder. So the reason why I love them is because they last forever, because it's really like a stain. Like a stain for your cheeks, like how you have stains for lip, almost like a popsicle. Like it's like giving it like you ate a popsicle. Let me try it just like this on this side. Ooh, too pigmented on this side. Too pigmented. Hurry, gotta blend. Hurry, gotta blend. This is a good brush for it because it's stiff, like it's dense, so it can really push that product around. Yeah. Did I not do a good job with this blush? I've been liking to wear my blush way higher lately too, so I'm gonna bring it up here and sweep it. Okay, well luckily, see, that's why you always start near the back, so it doesn't look super crazy. Okay, even though it's soft pink, it's still very pigmented, as you guys can see. But you can imagine what the other ones were looking like. I think also with the other ones, I was using a fluffier brush, like this one from Anissa. Do you see the difference? This one's a little stiffer, and I think that helped me spread it out less concentrated. So maybe I'll stick with my Anissa brush. But this is actually a beautiful brush. I would use this for contour, cream contour for sure. Okay. Okay, it's kind of going with the pink in here. Maybe what I'll do... No, I'm also going to put it in my crease. I was like, nope, it's too intense. Okay. So yeah, Sephora is coming to town. I'm kind of like, don't know if it's going to be canceled because of the hurricane. They said we'll keep you updated with the weather. It's like 3 hours, and I read a little bit of like Reddit, you know, tips for Sephora, and people are like, go to the most popular booths first because the lines are so long, and it's free, mind you, everything's free. So it's like, you know, you're supposed to get like a swag bag worth $500, which I will be documenting the whole thing for you guys, of course. This is the powder I've been loving from Too Faced. It's the Born This Way Soft Blur Medium. Look how cute. They do such a good job with their compacts. This is reminding me a lot of the Charlotte Tilbury powder, which I don't have, but I want. But it's like similar in that it's more of a finishing powder than a setting powder. Like it's giving the blur. I tried setting my makeup with just this, and I didn't hold my shine because I've gotten a lot oilier in the last like year or two. I used to be a dry girly, but definitely now more of combo T-zone oily girly. So I like to do, usually what I'll do is I'll take my loose powder, like my Laura Mercier Translucent Ultra Blur, and I'll set my T-zone, and then I'll come back in with this, and I'll use this as like a blurring powder on top with like a little brush. So that way it kind of gives that really smooth finish. So, but if you're not like really oily, it will probably work for both for you. But yeah, look how smooth my skin looks. Okay. So, oh, I need lashes. Okay, let me grab some and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got these new lashes from Amazon, because I have a bride and I used these lashes on her, and I wasn't really sure where I had gotten them. They were either from Amazon or Shein, but I can't seem to find them in my previous orders. And I'm hoping that this is the same one, because I was like, oh my God. I had sent her an Amazon link for a different pair, which was definitely not the right one. So, gonna have to trim these. Shoot, where are my scissors? All right, these are a little bit pokey in the front. I'm gonna trim off, you know, with some lashes, you have to trim off like the excess band because it pokes out. So I'm glad I'm trying these out because they are new to me. And I'm using them on my client next month for her wedding. So I have been booking a lot of clients lately with my my freelance makeup artist career, like a lot. Like this year has been my comeback year, y'all, because I really fell off after I had those kids. So I have 3 weddings in October, as well as a whole bunch of one-offs, and then my weekly, every week I book my makeup lessons, my private makeup lessons, one-on-ones, and shopping sessions where we usually go to Sephora or Ulta. We shop for the makeup together, and then I show them how to put it on. It's like a 3-hour session with the shopping and the makeup lesson. That's my most popular service. My clients love it. I get great reviews. I do it for IMA and for my personal freelance career. So if you're in Atlanta, personal plug, and you want to do it, go to my website, renelynthomas.com, and hit me up, y'all. All right, so this, it's a little bit stiff, not gonna lie. Okay, but it's pretty. See that? That like made the look. But the band might need some kind of like manipulation. Like I might have to kind of stretch it a little bit. Oh, there's my brother. He's coming in with my son. Okay, gotta hurry up. So this is LYS lipstick. I got it because I thought it would be a good nude for me. I have another one from them, but it's too dark of a brown. So, but when I put it on, I was like, oh, this is really nude. It's giving like Myth from MAC. See that? So the only way to make this work is to pop on the brown lip pencil, which I have. So I'm going to pop on a brown lip pencil, which I put right here. This one is from NYX. It's literally called Brown. This saves so many lip colors, y'all. Like a brown lip pencil. It's like a contour for your lips. This lipstick is like so slippery on. See how that made it better? I still don't really like that color. I think it's too like yellowy beige for me. So what I'm gonna do, what I love to do with those lip stains from Milk is I put a little bit on my lip and it really lasts as well. See how that kind of made it more pink? Yeah, I still don't love it, but it's okay. I took a gamble with that one. So this is the final look. All right, I'm back. My son was 6. I need to, this right here, I need to trim that. My son came in with my brother, and I know that typically if he's awake, he will mess up my makeup. Like he will like run through all these products I have on the floor. Like he's at that age where he'll just like, it's too much temptation. Like sometimes I'll have my kit and he'll open my kit because I just have the lid closed as I'm restocking product in my makeup kit, and he'll just like take things out and just mess things up. So my brother came in with my son, picked him up from his half-day preschool, and like luckily he was asleep. So I opened the door for my brother and just put him in the bed, and he woke up a little bit, but I was able to put him back down. So I have a couple extra minutes. I need to fix this lash. I wouldn't say that these are the most comfortable lashes, but they do look really good. So I'm gonna have to figure this out. I think it will feel better with mascara and curling, which is what I usually do with my clients. But this is, yeah, it's looking cute with the lashes, right? Okay, so let me finish up this look. Like I was trying to do before they came in is tone down this blush a little bit. So I'm going to take my hack. What I tell people is if you're trying to tone down anything, just take your foundation brush, whatever's left on it is like your eraser tool, and just kind of just buff over what you're trying to remove. And it's going to soften it. See that? It's kind of giving more of a flush versus like a got punched in the cheek. And it also might be that the lighting is a little bit weird because I'm sitting in front of a window. I'm not using any external lighting. Okay, let's fix this lip a little bit more because I still don't like the way it looks. So I'm going to make it more pink. Actually, let me go in with a darker lip pencil. This is more, because it's so slippery, that lipstick, that it wasn't taking the lip pencil. This is a Too Faced Lip Injection in Espresso Shot. It's more of a brown. I don't love plumping lip liner, but it's a dark brown, so it'll work. Sorry if you can hear the air conditioner. I hope that's not messing up the video. It's like my camera's right above the little floor grate. So, let's put a little bit more on the lower lash line. Let's just kind of jazz it up a little bit. I'm going to put more of this burgundy color right here. It's called So Snackable. I'm so, like, I'm getting to that age where I need readers. Because I can't read all those small words. Especially, like, on makeup packaging, even on menus. There you go. That kind of pumps up the look a little bit. I end up using this darker one called Candy Apple, which is a gorgeous kind of aubergine red. Super fall. And some people with this might look like bloodshot eye, but I feel like it goes with the look. This week with this hurricane, I have a client tomorrow morning, which is Thursday, and the storm is supposed to really hit Georgia Thursday late. And then I have a birthday party for my girlfriend. It's like a luau themed birthday party at a restaurant. Friday night, I have Sephora Saturday, and that's Friday to Saturday is when the hurricane stuff's supposed to happen, so hopefully we're okay. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm going to put a little bit more of that sparkle green. I'm going to use a darker one this time, this one. Pop it right in my tear because I think it literally went away, like it disappeared. I would probably wet my brush with a setting spray and then apply the green next time so it really lasts and make it more of like a cream product than a powder shadow. I'm gonna apply that green there first because it's brighter than the other one, and then I'm gonna apply, I did that, and then I'm gonna apply the light green on top of that to add, because I do like the iridescent duochrome finish of this green better. That makes it a lot cuter, right? Like it makes it looks like something else. Okay, and I did not do my hair because I worked out and it looks like I need to get my hair washed. But I have the cute little headband. I got this at a Sunday Riley skincare event. So I think that is it. So this is the final look. Haven't done like a little get ready with me in a minute. What do you guys think? I think it's cute. I think the lip, I'm not really loving that lip color. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll gift it to somebody. I think this would look better with somebody, honestly, with a deeper skin tone than mine. So the contrast is there. Because it's giving really kind of just yellow brown, like almost a concealer shade to me for my skin tone. So yeah, this is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this catch up with me video. Like I said, I will have a Sephora video, showing you the swag. I'll have all the clips. Like I'll probably do a reel and have clips on my Instagram. So follow me on Instagram if you're not already. And I'll see you guys next time. Ciao, Bellas.